Hello and welcome back to the 10 Pint Podcast. We're here, me, Lucas, Normal and Beefham.
He's like that.
And today we have a very special guest, professional gamer and Twitch streamer, Still Ryan.
Lads, you introduced me way too nicely there, you know.
Why? You want to say all
Because
the things about
I'm
it?
shite at gaming and I am bang average content creator, but yeah, I'm
Nah,
Ryan.
don't discredit yourself.
Yeah.
Nah, lads, I'm hard on myself, I've got to. That's how I run things.
That was the first question, to be fair. Like, what do you do? And how did you end up doing it?
What do you think I do?
Stream on Twitch and big on in the social media.
Stream on Twitch and tell it on TikTok
Yeah,
Live.
tell the HOS
Alright, so basically, my name's Ryan, as you know, but I'm known as Still Ryan on social media. I do vary in between gaming, TikTok, YouTube, but I started in gaming.
Yeah.
It kicked off on Rocket League. I realised there was a crack in the market for like a loud, energetic scouser. So like I went on Rocket League and was like, there's no energy in these Rocket League people.
Do you know what, right? That Rocket
null.
League is a hard game. I've played
Why'd you just shit at it, lads?
I've played me
You're just not good
girlfriend's
at
little
it?
brother and he tears me.
What rank are you?
I don't have it at home. I've only played it against my girlfriend's little brother.
Exactly, you just crap at it. But I went on Rocket League and was I was alright, I was better than the average. And I thought, I've played this for a few years, let's do it. Started making clips and energy in the clips. I was like, like just saying mad shit, and it done well, lad. It blew up, got to like 100k followers, and then just stopped.
What did you stop for?
I was at 100k followers, and I stopped because it got to me. Social media got to me, lad. You're so chill, Chase, but at the same time, you're paranoid.
I am. Right, got it.
Right. So that 100k followers.
So I was at 100k followers after the Rocket League blowing up. Things were going well. Made an Outlast stream. That done well. That blew up. And I'm saying blew up like a million views.
Yeah.
Done very well.
On what platforms though?
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Can you remember the first video which like blown up for you?
Oh, you're talking Rocket League and Outlast. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's, oh my god, you've been legged. Oh my god, I've legged. And Muppet. That done like 1.2 million. And I've never, ever. I was scared to post it, thinking I'm gonna get teared here.
Yeah.
And anyway, I had a break from social media, 3 months out the game.
With 100k followers as well.
Yeah, on Twitch, I was partnered.
See, if we got to that, I think that'll give us more incentive to keep going.
Yeah.
What do you think it was that made you
I
stop?
was too view orientated. I was doing everything to please other people and not me. I was playing a game for views. I was doing things a certain way to please other people.
Yeah.
What did like your like mum and dad or mates say when you're stopping at 100k? Because if my mum and dad seen us get to 100k and stop, they'd fucking flip.
Yeah.
They seen me behind the camera.
Oh yeah.
You're only on camera for so long of a day, and then behind the camera, you're like, behind the camera, I was like, not depressed, and I'm not, no sympathy, but like I was like sad, and I was like always wanting to like push myself, and it weren't healthy. Healthy for me, so I stopped. And I had like 3-4 months. Went to Creamfields, went to a few festivals, just lived a little bit.
Yeah.
Came back September, November, and was like, I'm fucking ready. This is me, you know, and I'm ready to fucking settle this. And it just kicked off again.
To be fair, that isn't like not exactly the same, but it's not dissimilar to us.
We
Like,
took a 4-month break.
We stopped
Yeah.
for 4 months because we got like where are we going with
Gets to you,
this and
lads.
that? And not that we got 100k, by the way. We don't
Lad, stop looking at me like I'm some celeb, or I'm not, lad.
But we're not that we're at 100k, but like now. But then when you get new ideas, we've got new people, and like you think, you get
the
urge.
urge.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to step back though.
Did you get people messaging you saying to post and that? On your
They were
TikTok?
like, where have you gone? They were asking me where I've gone. And I was
What
like,
did you say to that?
I never stopped the TikTok, and kind of like now I produce, I'm not saying proper content where I plan it, I record it, get it ready, edit it properly, I do it. When I was in that stage of my life, I was just like posting to keep up.
Yeah.
I never stopped. I was just like posting to keep up kind of thing. Like there's one of me in Creamfields, and I posted this TikTok, not thinking nothing of it. Post a bucket hat on, bit. I've got him in shorts and on Creamfields. This beat dropping. Just turn the camera on me and I just go. There's just no context behind it, lad, and I'm just standing there. But the content was awful. The content was shite.
What makes good content?
You enjoying it?
Yeah.
People can tell, lads. If you're people aren't soft. If your audience, they can tell off your facial expressions. If you are like not happy.
Yeah.
You can tell if you're putting it on. The more I've went through the line now and the more people I've met, they've told me, don't fake it. Don't do nothing. And I know everything's genuine, you know what I mean? But that's why I had to stop. So I was doing things I didn't want to do. But I thought, you know what? I get 200 viewers on Twitch if I do that. And I had to stop, lads. It weren't healthy for me.
Yeah.
And you don't ever want to get like that. It's horrible.
So did you do it full time? Like,
Full time
when
now.
did you become full time?
So I did it for 2020, November.
Yeah.
Did it for a year being full-time electrician, apprentice electrician. Sacked that off January this year.
Yeah.
Went full-time on content.
So what did like your parents say to that? And like people around
Did you understand what you do? Like 100%.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we know you make videos. Like, they've got TikTok and everything now. My mum and that are 50 plus, lad. They've got TikTok now, watching my TikToks. Oh my God, I'd done a video the other day where it was like, oh my God, this tune's heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Me ma just non-stop plays it, lads. Goes in work showing her mates and that. It's mad. I'd never ever think of it, but they understand it to a certain level. They say I enjoy myself. And they said, while you're young, go for something you enjoy.
Yeah.
Because when you're older, you won't be able to, because you'll have kids, you'll have a family, you'll have everything.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to take that leap or risk. Yeah, it's not the greatest financial. Nothing is when you started out. I'm going to be honest. Go into content creation thinking of money, you're far off it. You are really far off it.
We know that.
Yeah.
We don't make
buttons.
Yeah, but people think because like one of your TikToks is it, however, whatever it's the best one, they probably think you got a dropsy for that or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. No.
I can remember seeing KSI say something about TikTok, and he was like, go and look on your TikTok and see how much money you've made.
Yeah.
And like, bear in mind, his TikTok and building up. And he's like $3,000. And it's like, imagine the views he's pulling. He's massive.
The biggest UK content creator, and he's only getting $3,000. And when I say only there, I don't mean only $3,000. No, $3,000's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But for someone his size,
100%.
He buys shoes worth $3,000.
Like it's an avenue to push you to other platforms. Rather than that, yeah.
Do you know what news I got today?
What?
Lads, TikTok are making you pay for views.
What do you mean?
Lads, you know the promote thing? They've just brought in a new terms and policy. TikTok making you pay for views, followers, and whatever you want. I looked at it. For 300,000 to 900,000, it's £1,000.
Views?
Views.
That's mad. That's not even that many, like.
It's crazy, lad, because if they put a halt on my account now and just say it's not going on for you page, not doing nothing unless you pay us, what do people like me do? What do content creators do?
That's what's good about TikTok right now, because like you can get it. You don't have to have loads of followers to get loads of views.
But
what did you do?
I think I've realised that's why everyone's starting accounts, new accounts, because my account now has hit a little standstill where like they've said to me, they've came up and said new terms and policies. I post a video, doesn't do nothing, doesn't go on any For You page.
Yeah.
I used to post a still reacting, get like 10k in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And now gets like 20 views.
That's mad.
Don't you think that's mad?
It is scary, innit? The control that like that they can have over you, because like, if, as you've just said, then if they come in tomorrow and say you've got to pay, everyone's hands are tied, then aren't they?
Lads, I'm not paying $1,000. I'm not paying $1,000 for the 300. I'm not paying no money for views, lads. It's just another Apple come along. I was speaking about with my team today, my mods and that. They were just like, another Apple come along and take over it and offer free views, and they won't charge you.
Instagram's crap at the moment.
No, I love it.
Oh, like,
that's where I've connected with most of my people.
See, in terms of us, like, we're the opposite. Our TikTok's proper flying, growing at the moment, but then our Instagram's like...
Yeah, our Instagram, the algorithm changed when we were at 5k. And
I think post on it, don't you? It's like reels.
Yeah. But to be fair, the real views, like, we got one with like
our
300K.
reels get recommended, right, on Facebook, and then they'll get like 200k views from Facebook.
It's because Facebook and Instagram ain't owned by the same person, are they?
Yeah. But like, it just randomly does it. But I've never seen a reel actually on Facebook, so I don't know.
I don't know how that works, but I've started posting on Instagram. Does a little bit okay.
Yeah.
Not better than TikTok though. Nothing is matching with TikTok right now.
Don't it?
Anything. TikTok's next level.
Yeah.
It seriously is. You can't compete with it.
So you went into gaming. What was the first game you sort of got into then?
Rocket League, lad. Rocket League was the next level gaming, lad. Like, Rocket League was mad. I had like 600 views on Twitch. I had thousands of fucking views on TikTok. I was smashing it, but I weren't happy.
Yeah.
Why are we not happy?
Views aren't everything, lad.
Yeah.
I'd rather be playing a game with one person watching me and loving it. That's why I've just started GTA RP, lad. Oh my God, it is unbelievable. Wow. There's so many possibilities you can take in that. Wow. I play a character called Still Sebastian. Yeah. And he has a lisp like that. Yeah, you can picture it, lad, you know it?
Yeah.
It was on the door the other night. Oh, lad, it's boss, you know.
See, for us though, like, I don't know, because we haven't got to the same point yet, like, views is everything, really, at the moment.
I don't know.
Obviously, we need to enjoy
start
it.
like that, don't please. Saying this, you know, the other day with Tom, he was saying he's been down at Path as well, and I was like, same, lad.
See, what I'd say about our sort of like growth on TikTok and that, we don't have many views anyway, do we? So the views we get, like, to be fair, we had a podcast with Elliot Richards get 17k, and to me and you, that's like bossing it on YouTube and that.
Yeah,
it's fucking amazing, lad.
Yeah, and
YouTube's
like
hard.
Well, I'd say because we've had that like growth of like we haven't had that one thing, have we?
No, ours has been very like, it's been gradual. We haven't just went one day. It has been very
down.
Yeah, up and down, and like it hasn't been like ever just nothing's just flown.
Yeah,
it's come back down.
Don't you think it's very hard though for a podcast to just go?
Like you see, there's examples though, like James English, for example, like his one with Darren G. That set him up to it, really, I'd say.
When you're doing them, like we try and not, we don't want to promote things that we don't really agree with, but we're just trying to do it for a view. Because like, do you know what I mean? It's not true to what you're trying to do, innit?
Yeah, because it's like, if let's say, for example, here now, me and Luke could go like, let's think of people big on TikTok. Ed Matthews, HS TikTok, down that camera. I want to fight you, and then that'll bang on TikTok.
That.
Yeah.
TikTok that, lads.
Yeah, clip that.
Yeah, clip that. But like, apart from Rocket League, what's the first like sort of game you got into on your Xbox? And that's, did you play COD as a kid and stuff like that?
Of course I did, lads. As soon, I think it was Modern Warfare 2 in Mike Myers lobbies.
Oh, yeah.
Lads.
Tactical knife.
Come on, lads. Tactical knife. You're going around knifing them. Used to get on with my brother. He's 25, way older than me, with his mates.
Yeah.
That was when I got into gaming. But
what was your favourite COD?
That's an hard question, that. I'm more of a FIFA person, me.
Yeah.
Lads, I'm more of a FIFA. COD was, I bought it because my mates bought it, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But Modern Warfare 2 was heavy.
See, I love Modern Warfare 2. Even though I was pony at it at the time.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was class.
COD matches it today.
Is it mad the way I've never...
Right, see, do you know them kids you know at school whose mum and dad wouldn't let them buy COD?
No.
I was just like solely...
That's why he's on it now, lad, and me and you are sick. He's fucking on it now, lad, me and you are
Me and you had to go class on Modern Warfare 2.
Don't
I was solely FIFA. I don't reckon, right? I don't reckon I've played Xbox. So I'm 21 now, right? I don't reckon I've played properly, being like going home, doing it most of the day, or like a night and that, since I was about 16.
I can remember you got one to me the other month on the phone, like, he was on like FIFA, like 20 or something. I've just signed I was like, lad, what are you on that?
Why don't you game?
No, lad, I don't know why. It just doesn't like...
For me, gaming was a way out.
Is it escape, weren't it?
Yeah, lad, man and dad's arguing, throwing me headsets on, tunes on, lads are there, we're all in a party playing pro clubs. Game was always a way out. You probably had something else, you know what I mean? You probably had gym, sports. I had sports and gaming. Gaming, lad, was just like, you'd put your man and dad be fucking shouting at each other, and you'd just be like, go in my room. There we go, COD and FIFA.
Yeah.
It's a good escape, innit? Like the Xbox, like...
For anyone that hardcore games, there's somewhere down the line where they've used it as a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Some till today, like, they still use it as a coping mechanism where they're like, I need to, like, you know, I need to get out of me reality and I need to just 12 hours of gaming a day. I sit on my PC now, like, 10-hour plus days.
So what is like a day in the life for you then? Like,
that's a brilliant question. That, you know, get him a raise, man.
We have no money.
Yeah. I know, yeah. So basically, a day in the life of Still Ryan is I wake up 8 AM. I try and go for a run if I feel like it. If I don't, get a coffee down me and I'll just edit. While I'm editing, I'll put a podcast on by Gary V or Impulsive. If it's out, Logan Paul, he's a belter.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I watch him or Gary V for some motivation. Edit till about 12.
Who's Gary V? Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yeah, lad, he's unbelievable. I'd love to meet him and just shake his hand. I wouldn't wash my hand for a week. Lads, he's fucking boss. So 12 o'clock, 1, finish editing. I'll sit there for like 2 hours doing TikToks. Now editing in the mornings for like YouTube vids. So I do everything on my own, lads. I'm non-stop.
Yeah.
And I forget to eat sometimes. But anyway, that's another story, lad. I do, lad. And then I'll live stream for about... I've started doing like 3-4 hours on my Twitch live streams.
Yeah.
And then I'll just like... I'll text me bird and say what's happening. And I'll blank air for about 7 hours. And then I just continue with my day, editing live streaming, editing live. It's just non-stop. It never will be I get a minute to myself. If I've got footy, I'll make time for it.
Yeah.
But it's just non-stop editing live stream.
I think people see it as like, oh, he only does that. Like,
Lads,
people don't understand.
They don't understand how much goes into it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll sit at a video and look at it for like 20 minutes, a simple 30-second TikTok, and be like, nah, I never said it right.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I never done the intro right. I never done that YouTube intro right. It doesn't work, you know what I mean? Shit like that, and I do it all the time. Procrastinate, it's the worst thing ever. It's horrible, lad. It messes with me head.
So, speaking of TikTok there, one of your funniest clips of the HS Tiki-Toki.
It's a deep breath. You know, a lot of older audience say to me, I remember you skitted that melon. It's a funny time in my short career. It's a very funny time, lad, but I was very immature.
How did you even like get onto him? How did you end up? Was it on a live? Really?
Yeah, I was on live, just doing my old self, like being energetic, being a knobhead.
Yeah,
I was a knobhead back then, lad. I was immature, and I was at that stage where I was like, lads, I'm not asked, just fucking let's do whatever, you know what I mean? I fucking throw myself at anything.
Yeah.
And I was immature little knobhead. I went live with him, and I thought, yeah, he's well known for being for an helmet. He is well known for like going up to birds and that, and he's well known.
Yeah, have you seen his we had Joe Gilmore on from our Bible. I didn't even know about this. He has a game guide.
Does he?
About how you pull birds.
He does.
He sells it.
But lads, this is one thing I can say about him, lads. Fucking bravo on your business part, lads. Because he has killed it.
Yeah, he has.
And killed it in terms of he's happy doing what he's doing. And he's fucking just blew up. But it doesn't disregard that he is a bit of an helmet. It doesn't disregard
I
it, bro.
couldn't get over like the other day. I seen something like an article about him. He's 20. I thought he was about 25, mate.
Yeah, he did.
That's just because he's massive.
I'm not that well. Is he's not fighting? Is he this weekend?
Is it this weekend?
Yeah, it's this coming weekend.
Fighting Simple Salmon, isn't he?
Lads, I don't get all that, mate. It's mad.
Would you ever do anything like
Would
that?
I have a box?
Yeah.
Lad,
What if like Luke Bennett called you out, lad?
I'm a slim gym lad, but you'd give me some training in that box. Like, I'd never call anyone out because I feel like that's a prick, me. Yeah. You're a prick if you call someone out, unless there's a current beef there. Like, if I just one day went up and was like, I'll smash you, let's have it, you know what I mean? Just a bit of a prick. Like, before when you said, like, you don't at people for attention, I don't like that.
Yeah.
If someone atted me, then I'd be like, alright, son, I've got an answer back. But I couldn't at someone. I would do it, but I'd need some training. I haven't swung a dig in about a year and a half.
What happened to you in half?
Long story, we just tap on it there quick. I got fucking jump, lads.
Did you?
By 5 lads, yeah.
Was there anything to do with like?
Nah,
what
it was
doing,
before this. Like, it might have been 2 years. Just got jumped, Corona bottle smashed over my face and that broke nose. It's just a horrible place, you know what I mean? Maybe, and I've been thinking about it recently. Maybe that's why I stay inside and I edit and I do my gaming and I smash it out.
Did you not do that then, though?
No. I didn't do social media, no. But maybe that's why, like, instead of going out now with me mates to town, I edit. Instead of going anywhere, I edit.
See, I get that to a degree, me, like, because, like, I'd say I'm a bigger fan of town than you, aren't you?
Yeah.
But even so, town can be, like...
It's moody, lad.
Yeah.
It is moody, isn't it?
It's moody, lad. It's...
Like, I'm not settled in town till I've had about 6 pints. And then...
I'd say 8.
Yeah.
Lad,
yeah.
It's not a friendly place, lad.
Where would you go on that? Where would you normally go?
I don't normally go. I'd normally go for a birthday party and it'd be like a table on 54 or it'd be Red Door, or I wouldn't go out just to go out. I can't, lad.
Do you reckon you get recognised on what's on like? I don't
know. I just go out with. I'm just Ryan, lad. I'm just a normal lad. I'm like yourself. I'm a local lad.
Yeah.
I used to be a knobhead on lives, but I've grew out of that. I've matured from that, lad, because I was a fucking beans, bro, lad. I was an idiot.
A beans.
I was, lad. I went on fucking skitting people and being a knobhead.
And everyone sort of starts doing that though. Like,
No.
look at KSI.
Yeah, but to say, look at his
not
early
even
days.
to mention Logan Paul, that the stuff he's done.
Yeah.
Like, but now they are a little bit more.
Like,
Getting people low.
I'm of the opinion. Like,
getting people.
no, but
No,
like,
it's not.
do you know, going to Logan Paul, like, I'm of the opinion with him. I can't believe he still has a platform online, mate.
I think he's amazing.
No, see,
Good
right,
at what he does, like,
his
it's just
content, his content's not good, but for what he done with that Forest video, I know it was years ago. I know you can forgive and forget, but
No,
for
it's
me,
crazy how you can forgive and forget something like that.
see, with me, I'm like, you know, I'm stubborn, aren't I?
Yeah.
Like, for me, that whole video, it's like, you can't forget that. Like, if I think personally, if he was English, like the way we are, the way we are here, I think he wouldn't have never been forgiven. But
Yeah.
because of
If
that, like,
anything, right, I wasn't even on him before that video, and I only seen him because True Geordie reacted to it. And then since then,
same.
I've been on to him, so I think in a way it's benefited him.
No, I was on him before it. I was watching him smashing it, lad, vlogging. But it was starting to get stale.
Yeah.
And yet, that did spike him up in the charts. Like, everyone was reacting to it. But it's how he's reacted to it himself.
Do you reckon he done it on purpose?
see, there's that
This conspiracy theory shit scares me, you know.
I half believe it, mate, because there's like, for anyone who doesn't know, there's the conspiracy that there weren't actually like the body there, and it was planted so he could get them views, which I half believe, but
We aren't saying that's true, by the way.
yeah, well,
Like,
No politics here,
no,
just
but like,
opinions.
no, but even so, if it was fake, if it was real, either way, I just don't see how like I love True Geordie. He's one of the inspirations for us doing our podcast. But for me, I don't see how you can make that video crying, like make that video crying, then do content with him.
True Geordie, right? Fantastic at what he does. Another one, content boss. Studio's one of the best I've ever seen. Right, but you're putting a video out crying, calling out Logan Paul about what he's done there, and now he's like, he says he's good mates with him. Whether he's mates with him or they're acquaintances and do content together is a different thing. But it's a bit like you can't have both there. He hasn't stuck to his guns, has he? He hasn't went right. He thought, I can benefit off him.
See, I don't know whether that's like our sort of mentality, though. Like, I don't.
We haven't been in that situation, so
yeah,
at the
do
same
you know
time,
what I mean? Like,
Well, put yourself in Logan's situation. You make a fuck up, or you plan it. Either way, it's fucked up. It's backfired.
yeah,
You put yourself in that situation now. For the podcast idea, your first live audience, you do something funny, but it backfires. What are you doing?
But is that funny though? How old was he at the time?
All right,
when he
I was
wasn't?
just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
You do something funny.
No, but
no,
I
I get what you're saying, but for me, it'll be like everything I make from now, a certain percentage is going to that.
Didn't he say that? I thought he said that.
See, maybe he did, but it like see, for me, the videos after it, he done a video with some fella who was debating suicide, throwing himself off a bridge. Obviously, it's a sensitive subject and that.
Yeah.
But that whole video, it just felt so forced from that Logan Paul's part.
at the same time, but it's like, lad, he's on camera, isn't he? So how what's the right way to approach that?
It's
Really,
it's a
like-
crazy subject. Like, I don't know. I think he's done so well to bounce back though. I can forgive me.
Yeah.
I can forgive. Now, I know it was wrong.
Yeah,
I've never heard the conspiracy theory of implanting it.
yeah.
I've never heard that. That's changing me. That's quite interesting because it's quite believable. Because content creators do things to get certain views, but anyway, it's backfired that much. Lads, he's blew up from it on different things, and that's how you know he's a genuine content creator.
He fought Mayweather now.
That he's moved on from it.
Like, yeah, he has, yeah.
How long was it ago? 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's time ago now.
But I'm one of them, no, mate. Like, I can't, like, see
You're not
past.
the only one, no, because
Yeah.
like, you look back now and you think that was my mum or dad, and he's videoed that, going, "Oh my god, I found the body." You'd be like, "The little
Yeah.
prick."
Yeah,
You joking,
exactly.
mate?
But the fact he's even went to that forest, it's like you haven't went there with a good intention. Like, you know,
I know that Forest is known for it,
that's
isn't
what I
it?
mean. You don't. There's a line
Lad,
that
this
you don't
conspiracy
cross.
theory can go on for years, you know. Lad,
Have you seen that?
I've just seen it a few times online. Like,
I half believe it though. I don't know. I actually don't. Do you believe it? Do you not? It's a touchy subject because if it's not, it's someone's family member.
Yeah.
yeah,
If it is, it's fake. But you can't say something's. It's a touchy subject. Like,
yeah,
really,
it's like just for me anyway. Like, I don't know whether I'm being a bit small-minded, but I don't think I am. I just don't think it's right what he'd done. But anyway, we're gonna have to move on from this.
Moving on.
Nah, it's just not normal to video something like that. It's not. You shouldn't have never videoed it. But that's why the conspiracy theories there.
Do you ever get worried about like your content, like
in terms of what?
Any like, let's say you say
like
something backlash.
We talked about this before, me and Chase, and we literally said, you've got to be careful. Like, if you go on a podcast, like you do a podcast and you say something, politics, just opinion based, no matter what, there's no emotion over social media. So if I say on Twitter now, I hate everyone, but I'm laughing whilst typing that, you don't know I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I could be laughing, I hate everyone, but you're going, what, he hates everyone? A little gobshite. Who's he talking to? And it just backfires.
See, like, we were speaking before we started recording, about kids on like TikTok and that, and I'd never comment on a TikTok something stupid, a bit random. It's mad. Like, kids just, like, we put a TikTok up today about like our last podcast that will be out by the time it's released. It was about a TikTok about Jagielka scoring, and lad we had on as a professional footballer. He was the ball boy, but he was an Everton fan at Anfield. Everton scored and he jumped up. Someone was saying he wasn't even there. It's a lie. And he was just like, how is it a lie? Like,
what I've learnt, lads, how long have you been doing podcasts?
2 years.
2 years, and you just only got into TikTok, haven't you?
TikTok like that.
If someone has got to put hate on you, you've got to take yourself out of it, and I've only learned this off my role models. You've got to put yourself out of it and think, something's going on in his life or in his path now where he's like, fuck, and he's just getting that energy from someone else and passing it to you in your videos, and that's how you've got to take it.
It doesn't bother us, does it? It more baffles us than like it doesn't affect us.
They're just going through an hard time. You think when you're fuming, anyone who's near you, you're like, get away from me, like flipping. That's what I'm like anyway. If I'm angry,
typing it down on a random person's TikTok, you don't even know.
We're in 2022 though. It's internet. Everything's internet. I feel like we were the last the last
generation.
The last generation of like not so much social media, with a little bit of
in later, didn't it?
Yeah, we come in later, but now everyone's social media.
Yeah.
So if anyone's angry, it's over text.
Yeah, true. Where did the name Still Ryan come from then?
This is interesting. So I was with my brother, and I always look up to my older brothers. My oldest brother, Mick, and his name's still Mick. And me being a little dafty, always wanted to be like my older brother.
What's his name?
Still Mick? Still Mick?
No, that's his gamer tag.
Oh, I thought all his mates called him Still Mick.
No, his name was Still Mick. And I was like, I want to be like that. I want to be like my older brother. I want to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mum finally let me have my own gamer tag. And I was like, oh my God, this is my chance.
Yeah.
Still Ryan, bro. Just Still. So it's not even me who started the Still gang, bro.
How's he doing with his like channel?
He doesn't do it.
Doesn't he? No,
that was just his gamer tag.
That was just his gamer tag.
Oh, I think he does that as well.
No, he wanted to. We had an idea planned out, lad. We were gonna double Twitch stream in his house. Me and him, after he retires from the Navy, gonna smash it. Just never ended up happening.
Do you reckon it could happen in the future? Or
nah, he's more into like Dota and like League of Legends and like mad games. I'm not into them.
What would you say the best FIFA card of all time is?
That's an hard question, that lad.
See,
lads,
a Barbo FIFA 13.
Nah, the top three, Javinho.
Javinho was heavy, lad.
Oh, what was the top three from Ivory Coast?
Barbo, Javinho. Oh,
who's
what
the
was it, lads? Oh,
Tom Belly.
Biani. Remember him?
Wait, there. Javinho was left wing.
Javinho. Barbo.
Who was the right winger?
It went, lad. Them Belly's not from Ivory Coast, lad.
Ivory Coast.
Doumbia.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
CSK Moscow.
I don't know, they all had like 99 pace. They were the best. They were the unbelievable. You had them in your FIFA team. You were custy. That was it. It was sound.
Just one of them. RBY over the top. It's just every time.
Yeah, just straight
What do you
in.
reckon the best FIFA was ever?
I liked it when they brought him. Was it FIFA 17 when they brought the game mode? What's it called, lads? Where that playing, you play through his life.
Alex Hunter.
Yeah, I think that was a class FIFA.
Was good, yeah.
The World Cup one was boss.
Oh yeah, it's class.
The World Cup one was like World Cup one and Alex Hunter, like unbelievable, because you get to decide what you want to do in your life.
Yeah.
So it was
FIFA 13 was the GOAT, I think. FIFA 13 was unbelievable. I don't know why.
FIFA 14 was the World Cup after. That was the World Cup.
Yeah. Brazil.
FIFA 14 is better than that.
Reckon?
FIFA, lads. When you get a World Cup card, I used to spend so much money on FIFA as well.
Who's the best player you've ever packed?
Ronaldo. I swear I've packed Ronaldo. I don't know. Ronaldo twice. Ronaldo was unbelievable. Inform Ronaldo, normal Ronaldo, that's it.
Yeah. Our mate Yuma, he has a game, you know, Yuma.
The name's Ewan.
We call him Yuma because one time on Pro Clubs he changed his players' name to Yuma for Ewan and Neymar.
Yeah.
Like, he has a channel called Shannon Dog Gaming for anyone, and he hasn't really started yet. What would you say to someone starting in like sort of gaming?
Content creation right now.
Yeah.
I'll look directly at that camera and say, enjoy it. Don't let views dictate what you do. And just be you. That rhyme, that.
It's good, though.
Oh my God,
It was
gee,
practiced, that one. It went.
they're scripted right there. Nah, but yeah, enjoy it, man. Views dictate you. You go down. I mean, this is just from my experience. I'm not saying it might be someone else's, but if you let views dictate you and you enjoy this thing, but it's only hitting a few K.
Yeah.
But you don't enjoy this other thing and it's hitting like hundreds of K.
Yeah.
You're gonna choose to do that, but in the long run, lad, you're not gonna be happy doing it.
Yeah.
You'll end up quitting.
I think another question people have, you don't have to say anything specific, numbers whatsoever here, by the way. Like, is the big money in gaming? Because I think people obviously think, oh, you're doing it full time. You must be proper on dough, do you know what I mean? But, like, what actually is the truth? Is it just like a normal the job anyone would do?
There's a phrase that someone said to me the other day, or not the other day, a few months ago, and they were like, when you move from a job you don't like, but you're doing for the money because it's bringing in, and you go chase your dream, you just move into a fancier cage. And what that means is like, no, there isn't tons of money in it unless you're next level. Like, unless you're next, you're not raking in any money. Like, lads, I'm 7 months full time now.
Yeah.
And I am not raking in money. I put my hands up and say that I'm not. I'm confident to say that because I'm not arsed. Like, I'm open, I'm transparent with my community. You're going into content thinking, money.
Yeah.
Lads, walk out the door now, you know, like, it's not happening. You've been in the podcast game 2 years.
Yeah.
Money doesn't fall off trees.
Nah,
it doesn't.
Not half.
It
falls out our pockets.
Lad,
Yeah.
it's hard. And a lot of things you need to do is learn how to monetize your content and how to gain that money to survive.
Yeah.
Because the world ticks with money.
Yeah, I've noticed you've started uploading to YouTube. How have you found the change from like TikTok to
Oh, lad,
YouTube?
it's solid. God, I do everything on my own. So if there's any editors out there that need it on me, shout at me. I do everything on my own.
Yeah.
Me TikToks, I was saying before, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter daily, all of it on my own. And I don't give myself to live.
Yeah.
I've been noticing, lads, it's taken over my life. 7 days a week, non-stop. I'm not sleeping. I'm like getting up 6 hours, not sleeping. I'm not eating throughout the day because I'm just like, nah, I'll eat it in an hour. I'll get this video done. And it's unhealthy, lad. It's
I think a lot of people like that are sort of self-employed, though, because, you know, it's all on you.
Yeah, but exactly, lads.
And it's your own thing.
It's not even just content. It's anyone who's a self-employed joiner. You're like, you know what? Nah, I'll get these 6 jobs out of the way. But as you get the list done, I wrote a poem recently, and I was like, as you get the list done, it just continues to grow.
Yeah.
Once you finish that last one, it just continues to grow, lads. You never know when to stop.
Yeah, it's
hard. Like, use work.
Yeah.
And to do this on top.
Yeah.
Would just love to go full time in podcast.
100%.
Is that your goal?
Lad, yeah. Lad, you know, like, people are like, I want to be Logan Paul. I want to be like, you don't even want to be like that. If this just like made us our living, that'd be like, wow.
Because
like,
next week we're doing a podcast next Tuesday for like a football show, aren't we? With one of our
one of my mates, yeah.
And like, if we could just do one footy show a week and then one with a guest, like, for me, that'd just be like even if the podcast was just funding itself, like, I'd just be like, that's boss. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether you feel the same.
No, I get you.
Yeah, like, if it was just funding itself, like, we could get 2 out a week, I'd be
and
happy.
it was looking after itself.
Yeah.
Paying for the studio.
Obviously,
and paying for your time.
If you're making loads of dough, can't complain.
Money makes the world tick, lads.
Like,
but it's evil.
The most soul. It's not the motivation of why we started. I mean, they never speak about it when we started.
Yeah, like,
very rarely ever spoke about it.
Have you noticed how touchy it is speaking about money?
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing on TikTok. Have you seen the way people are interviewing now? about money. I seen one this morning. It was like asking like someone that owns a corner shop, like how much you like. People want to know how much it is to rent this in London. How much you make from it. I watched it all. It was like a minute and a half.
It's a money orientated world.
Yeah.
Especially with this Andrew Tate coming out, lad.
What do you think of him?
Lad, I think he's class, but he chats some shit, lad. Lad, do you like him?
No.
Do you actually don't?
No.
I think he's a weapon.
Toxic, lad.
Do you?
Bad example.
I think he's dangerous himself. Like
I think he gets in my head a lot. I'm gonna say it. He does get in my head a lot. Some of the things he says, you think like, what's he saying here? How's he saying it? Because I'm on TikTok, lad. My life's social media. I see him all the time.
Yeah.
In some of the stuff he says, I'm like, okay. But then when he's like double standing women, lad, I'm like, lad, shut your mouth, lad.
See,
that's a kid now. I jump and not have no training and just smash his head in.
Yeah, lad.
He'd probably just web me everywhere.
Lad, he'd punch my head in probably and do take.
Nah, he definitely would have all three of us. Lad, he'd come head, lad.
We need like a chair or something.
Lad, get chased, smash his head in.
I just rob his spaghetti, guys.
Yeah, we
give him some normal water and tell him when he's
we'll just stand behind Chase and Chase will just take him out.
Some of the double stands he's have is just crazy. Like
I don't think he's good at all. I think when he's sort of gone, not that he's good at what he does, to be fair.
Is he gonna be gone now?
I don't think like there's some of the stuff he says, some of the stuff that gets taken down off TikTok and social media compared to some of the stuff he says, and then it's still up. It's just wrong
because it's opinion based.
But it's not opinion. Like, you got to be careful of what we spoke about before, what he's saying, and the young men that it's going to.
Yeah, it messes with a lot of heads.
Say if a young man doesn't have like sort of a role model father figure in that, they're looking at him saying this, and it's like, oh, women are this, and it's like,
yeah, it's wrong. It's completely wrong. I do agree. He speaks about women as if they're not there, lad, and that's wrong.
Yeah,
I'm a mummy's lad. I've always been brought up to love me ma and that, lad. I respect her. Respect any woman that's in my life. He says about them, lad, and he's like, if I go on holiday, she's staying at home. If she goes on holiday, I'm not with her anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck can you do that?
Do you not think this is like convincing? Maybe we're a bit older and a bit more mature, but someone maybe 15, 16
100%.
with the first girlfriend, and then they're
going to believe it.
That's what I mean.
They're going to be like, I joke around with a girlfriend and go, see Tate, not letting his girlfriend go on holiday. You know? And then she starts laughing and we laugh about it. But there's actually kids out there who are like,
yeah,
he's right. He's right. Because what he says at the end of everything he says, I've noticed, not everything, but he goes, to be masculine, and he'll say it loud, to be masculine, to be an alpha male.
Yeah.
And you think as a 13-year-old lad, you think,
I want to be like that.
Alpha male.
Honestly, I think he's an absolute helmet.
Alpha male.
I think he's like a proper, like, terrible example for people to be looking up to.
But who is a good example, lads? Like, who is? Look at me, the social media now. Don't say yourself.
That's a good point, That's a good point, to be fair.
Do you know who's a very good example? But you are right, because there's very few. Stephen Bartlett.
Don't know. I'm not egoing him, by the way.
Have you ever CEO podcast?
I don't know.
Fantastic, lad.
Like, who is a good example? Like, in terms of like good example, you'd let your children watch right now. Who? You'd let your children watch
him. That's what I'm saying.
You'd let your who's you?
Us.
I don't even know that because like
still Ryan.
Everyone I watch swears. I wouldn't want my kid watching that. Not as much. Everyone I know speaks about. Everyone now speaks about aggravating and controversial stuff.
Yeah.
So Ed speaking about Simon's daughter non-stop to get in Simon's head. Controversial stuff. Imagine being Simon and seeing in the comments, your daughter's this, your daughter's that.
See, I was saying to him the other week, like, I think it's half dangerous, you know.
That's
all this.
The Wild
Imagine
West
in the middle of the street, lad. That Ed's being jumped, lad. I think that's disgusting, lad.
Oh, yeah, that Ed Matthews in Manchester, that weren't nice, though.
Lads, imagine being out. I don't care what he's doing. He's just out being a human being, lads. I don't care what he does in content-wise. He can do whatever he wants. But him being out and then some lad just jumping him, it's just like, wow.
Do you not think that, obviously it's wrong, but do you not think that sort of comes with that territory? Because if you're saying these controversial things,
yeah, but
you need to deal with
it comes with the content as well. Like, imagine me going up and I didn't know yous and I went up to your girlfriends in the middle of Marbella and was like, what's happening, girls?
Yeah.
Video myself, got them on TikTok as well. You see me one day, lad, you're not going to be happy, are you?
No.
You'll be like, this kid's video me, you know what I mean? It's I think he knows that where it comes. I think he knows. But I don't know, they're all playing on each other. They're boxing.
See, I have a theory, right, that, like, they have a little agreement behind the scenes that we're going to act like this. What I say about, like, for example, he was talking about Simple Sam's daughter. I'm going to say this about her, but it's not personal. But I think they build it because it benefits both of them. I don't think it's real, personally. Like,
I don't know about them too, but I can say about everyone else on that card, it is not actual hatred.
Yeah.
Like, you see, Dave, the other guy.
Yeah.
And you see, what's his, lad?
Aaron Hunt.
Yeah. The lads they're fighting, the mates.
Yeah.
They looked at that and went, I'm not gonna get on this card, you're mad, aren't you? Even if I have to spar my mate for 3 rounds, I'll jump on. The thing with Ed and Simon, because it's the main card, I feel like they have to play up to a main card.
Yeah.
I feel like they have to play up and hate each other. I really do feel like that's what they've got to do.
Do you think they actually hate each other?
No.
I don't.
Because I think Sam was like Ed when he was a kid.
Well, we mentioned him again. We had Joe on, didn't we? From Lab Barber. And he said, Simple Simon's been on loads of, like, you know, like Channel 4 shows, like...
Come down with me.
Lads,
he just wanted to be famous for years.
And he'll do anything to be... I don't know. Did you see him spar the other day?
Oh, Runa, his brother.
Did you see him spar?
Yeah, lad.
Do you think that's a show, or do you think that's how he actually boxes?
How old's his brother? It's Ed's.
It's twin?
No, it's not a twin, that.
He's not, lad.
I
he's
swear
not,
it's
Ed's
his
got
twin,
a
you know.
beard and all that. He's like bigger than that.
I'm sure it's his twin.
Yeah, it is a
I think he's
question.
about 16, mate.
Are they on juice? Answer it, lads. Do you go to the gym?
Yeah.
Are they on juice? You go to the gym, lads. You know how hard it is to build up.
Maybe he's doing it if it's sort of his job, innit? So if you're doing it every day.
Are they on juice? Yeah or no? Are they on juice?
Actually, that could be a question for TikTok.
Well, answer in the comments.
Comments in the comments, yeah.
Are they on juice? Are you going to answer? You've got to answer that.
I see, if you look at Ed, no. Okay, just TikTok, he's like in good shape, isn't he? Leave that there.
Are they on juice to promote the programme?
Maybe.
It'd be a good marketing strategy, but we don't know, do we?
It's like me now.
Do you reckon you could pop him with a pin, like?
Nah, that was a good saying. Lad, you know what, lads? That came off the top of my head, like, right at the minute.
Funny, though.
I hate being like, I hate people saying to me, like, I remember you skittered him. I was an immature little prick, lad.
How long ago was that?
I don't know, a few months.
Yeah.
I was such an idiot, lad. I was an idiot, lad. Like 8-9 months ago, that.
No, you didn't say anything bad to him,
No,
lad. He was
lad,
half, like, provoking you as well.
What you've got, yeah, of course. Lad, he was like, I'll steal your missus. And I was like, what is he, what's going on here? You know what I mean? But, like, looking back, lad, if I was to watch that and I didn't know myself,
yeah,
I'd be like, this kid's a prick. Scouse loud kid, just trying to skit this kid who's just in the, like, you'd look at yourself and think he's a prick. And that's why I just stopped and just thought, I need to get my head on my shoulders here.
Yeah.
Stop. Like, I didn't want people to think of me, oh, he's the kid who skits people. Nah.
Yeah.
What would you say, like, the future holds for you then? Like, what's your plans for the next few years?
Oh, lads, it's hard, you know. It's hard because content changes so quick. Trends come and go.
Yeah.
Stuff to do. It's different. Hopefully, my goal is retire my mum and dad.
Yeah.
That's my main goal. I want to retire my mum and dad.
Fair play.
They're working a fucking 6 till 6, my ma does, lads. Fucking QVC. Bastards. Sorry. But yeah, lads, I just want to, like, retire them. And then that is my goal. Once I can do that, I'll be like, take a deep breath. But right now, I'm working day in, day out. And, like, that'll be my excuse. So, like, if I'm editing a vid and I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I need a break. Like, fuck that, lad. My ma's in work now, 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Joking me, aren't you? I can't edit a vid. And what if I'm starving? Who's asked? You know it? Like, that's my motivation, lad. That's who I go for. Do 3 to 2 live streams a day, lad. I do a long Twitch one and a TikTok one at night. Just non-stop.
Yeah.
That is my goal. I'll retire my man and dad. And then I can breathe and go, what's next?
Yeah.
That's my number one goal, lad.
So what's like your goal for like TikTok, let's say, in like 3 years' time?
I created a number goal about a month ago because I was speaking with my team, my mods and that, and they were like, you need goals to go for and you need ambition.
What's a mod?
Moderator, it's what I have on Twitch, but most of my mods are my mates. So I've got a Scottish lad I've known for 2 years.
Yeah.
Never met him in life. Got another mod who lives, 2 mods that live by me. no one for 9-10 years through school, no the other one for a year or so now.
Yeah.
They're just people who look after the community when I'm not there.
Yeah.
No payments. It's just they joined the community at one point and they've been in it for that long. They're like a structure. You know what I mean? So they just look after it and the community's boss. And that's the best thing about Twitch and TikTok, lad. It's like, apart from all the nonsense and that, lads, the actual people who come in talking, like, what's happening? The amount of people I've met online, lads, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But my goal is really just, like, be able to look after a family and not, like, it's weird. Like, I want to sleep and wake up and be like, I want to do this, not I have to do this.
Yeah.
Do you find it hard to switch off?
Yeah. It's sad as well because, like, I feel like I'm taking other people's time. So like I'm eating me tea and just having a normal conversation. But I'll be like, nah, there's you know, I'm on my phone trying to upload a TikTok or I'm like answering comments. It's non-stop.
What would you say the funniest comment which has ever been put on one of your TikToks is?
I don't know, I find them funny when they skit my body weight and that. They're like, skinny mup, and I'm just like, yes. Down to that, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm happy the way I am. I'm content.
Yeah.
The comments that are like, I don't know, they skit how I look. That's how you know they're proper ugly.
Yeah.
They skit how you look, they're ugly, lads.
No one that's secure in themselves does that.
No one skits into someone and be like, you're weight shaming or anything like that, lad. They're not happy about themselves if they're doing that.
Yeah.
And that's 100%. I'm not asked. And they'll always have no profile picture.
Have you ever had any
classic,
Have you ever had any like funny interactions in person or anything? Like someone, like what was the first time someone recognised you? Like out in public?
I was in a meal with my girlfriend and they came over and asked for a picture. And lad, my heart just sank. I was like, you want a picture of me? And they were like, yeah, you're still Ryan. And I was like, nah. And got a picture with them and that. Went that Bingley Chippy.
Yeah.
And I was videoing my way out, walking out of it, ending the vlog, and I was like, yeah, still gang, don't go to Chippy, it's shit and that.
Is it shit?
Is it
Yeah,
shit?
it's fucking awful.
What did you get?
Sausage and chips.
Was it
With gravy?
Oh,
With gravy,
nice.
gotta get
Onion gravy, normal.
Nah, normal.
Yeah.
Onion gravy looked a bit greasy and horrible and I was scatty. But then I was walking out and this little kid was like, still Ryan? And I was like, what's up? You're alright? That's in the vlog. And I was like, you alright? And he was like, I watched your FIFA streams. When are you going to start playing FIFA again? And I was like, wow, mad this. And the mum was like, oh my God, he came here and he wanted to meet you. So I've said on my live stream, I'm going Binley. And he was like, can I get a picture? And I was like, of course you can, lad, yeah. Lad, he was like this big lad. And I was like, oh my God, I've made this kid's day by doing
It's boss stuff like that though. Does it make you feel like it's all worthwhile?
Lads, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting seen like that, lad, it's like, wow, I mean that much to someone and I just do what I love. Crazy, that, lad.
So how did you become a Twitch partner?
It's a hard graft.
So did they approach you?
No, you've got to hit a criteria of hitting 70 viewers concurrent. So you've got to keep 70 views in your live streams. You've got to get affiliate before that, which is like 3 viewers, 25 hours.
Yeah.
Partners, like, you've got to do so many streams a month or so many streams a week, 70 to 75 viewers, and you've got to hit that. And when you apply, you can get denied. One of my mates now, Mouse, is applying, and hopefully he gets it, because he fucking deserves it. He's applying, and he's been denied. He gets over 70 views, and he can still deny you.
So when you applied, did you expect them to accept you, or...?
Nah, I got denied like 4 times.
Did you, yeah?
Yeah.
So, do you know that? What do they do for you then, when Twitch...
Nothing.
What's the benefit of being one then? Like, why?
Yeah,
Have a
Twitch...
tick next to your name.
So, is that how you get, like, certified?
Did they pay you or anything? No.
No. It's just the same as any other streamer, affiliate partner. You have a tick next to your name. I don't know the full benefits, because when I got it, I was like, oh, flabbergasted, you know what I mean? I got it like within a year, and I was like, what? I've got Twitch people take years to get that, lad.
Yeah.
And I've got it in a year, mad. And then so basically they've just brought something out now where every streamer gets £1.99 of a £4 sub.
Yeah.
So it's like,
they're getting half basically.
it might be even lower than half now. Loads of Twitch streamers are coming out about it, like, how do you expect content creators to live
Yeah.
if you're paying them less than half? And I don't know the full benefits, but a tick, I get care packages from them.
Yeah.
Like a flask. It's fucking boss, don't get me wrong, it's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a tick, just like certified, verified.
What would you say to people who are part of the Still Gang? Like, what do they mean to you?
They're my family, you know. They are, lads.
Yeah.
They're my family. I created the Still Gang all because, you know, when you're going through life and you're on your own and you haven't got your mate or you haven't got a family member to speak to and you can't relate to someone. I went through the worst time in my life, lad. And I was on my own and I got through it and I thought, oh my God, I never want that to happen to anyone. Created the Still Gang for that sole reason, so people don't go through shit on their own.
Yeah.
We've got 260,000 on TikTok, 7.5k on Instagram, 7k on YouTube, 1,500 members in Discord.
Yeah.
Lads, and I'm happy it's grew to that number and it grows more, because if someone goes through a down day on their own, lad, it is the nastiest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
What would you say your main inspiration is?
In terms of role models, or like
Yeah, role models.
Gary V, Logan Paul. Logan Paul, before he made the accident,
Yeah.
he was a class content creator, lads. The Sidemen, how they can...
It's mad how big of a brand they are now.
How they like produce good content non-stop.
Yeah.
They might look at it and go, oh, that's a shit video. But they've set the standards so high, it's hard to compete with. You got like Beta Squad coming through.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll compete for like another year or two.
They are on the rise though, aren't
They are on the like young Philly and like Chunks and that, they are taking over.
Is Nico in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smashed it.
Lads, they all smash it. And as a content creator myself, that's what you look at and that's what you want to get to.
Yeah.
You want to get to that level where you're like, they're smashing it. I want to be at that. But they are rising. I'd always love to be in a group.
Would you ever create a group with like...
I don't know if I could create it, but I'd love to join one.
Yeah.
Creating one, the weight's on your shoulders if it's bad performance. I'd love to create one where everyone takes accountability.
Yeah.
It's hard to find, isn't it, though? But anyway.
Solid, lads.
Do you know, say you and like Tom Rogan stream together though? I think that'll pull views.
Well, funny you say that. We're in the mix of doing collabs together.
Yeah.
Footy, streaming. And it could be the icebreaker.
Yeah.
It could be like the ultimate duo.
Yeah.
Who knows? But we've just got to put it in action. We've both got busy schedules.
Speaking of footy...
Can I just go to the toilet? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm dying for the bears myself, lad. Even though it's heavy.
It does scare me. Everton.
So, obviously we've seen that you're a big blue and that.
Oh, lads, I love Everton.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's a
live
love
for
hate,
them.
isn't it, lad?
We've just sold Richie.
What do you think of that?
He is it.
Do you know what? I'm not.
I am,
think
and I'm
we could have
not.
got a bigger fee. I think we could have got a bigger fee, but look up, right. Take away the fact that he plays to the crowd and that. Do you know what I mean? Is he irreplaceable now?
I feel like Everton depended on him too much. I feel like he had Everton on his back.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you have a team who's a one-man play, like a one-man band, it's not good. We depended on him too much. Like we every game we went into, we're like, oh, is Richie starting? That's what I was like. I was like, Richie, because Dominic Calvert-Lewin was a crab after his injury. Lad, he was, lads.
Yeah, he was.
No, lads, I hope he plays boss this season, but he was a crab.
Yeah.
He was boss at the start of the season. Do you think if our Everton squad never got injured, Rafa would still be there? I think he would be.
No, I think we would have got him out.
No, I think he would be.
Nah,
Look, we won every... didn't we win our first three?
I think we had 10 points from our first four.
Did we?
Lad, he done amazing. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was bagging them in.
See, I still think he is the total wrong appointment, mate.
Yeah, of course.
We need a manager
yeah.
like Lampard. Lad. Everyone likes Lampard because at the end of last season now.
But he's a Tory.
Lad,
I'm Jamie Webster all the way, me. Fuck the Tory, you know what I mean? Like, I can't.
I know, but like, do you know, like realistically, I reckon most of the managers are probably Tories, lad.
That's half a good point, that.
Joe Philip, what's his name, lad? Philip Carter.
Redknapp's not? Nah, he definitely is.
Harry Redknapp, lad, who lives in Sandbanks.
Definitely.
Yeah, say Philip Carter, who one of our stands is named after, he was a Tory.
Yeah. It's one of them.
That hates that. That hates that.
I think he was. I was before my time, so don't quote me on it.
How many of them realistically aren't? They're all multi-millionaires.
Everyone who's got finance is a Tory.
Yeah. So everyone in the game, everyone at the top level of football is financed, therefore most of them must be.
Lad, to be honest, lad, I don't get involved in politics. I just listen to the people I watch and look at.
Yeah.
So like Tory and the Labour and that, I just don't waste breath on it.
Yeah.
But if another Scouser says, fuck the Tories, I'm like, yeah, fuck the Tories. I don't take knowledge in it. Like, you know shit about it.
To an extent, like.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah.
I'm not smart on. I'll be honest. I am thick in that genre, lads. Politics.
So why just that bother you about Lampard then? If you know.
Oh no, I'm not bothered about Lampard. I'm just Tories, lad. I just feel like they look down on us. I hate the way, like, and I'm not victimising us or not, and I'm not like that.
Yeah.
But the image I get from when they have an interview about us, and when I say us, I just mean like working class.
Yeah.
I just feel like if the working class stopped today, lads, everything in the world would fucking stop.
Yeah.
So why do people speak about the working class? Because my mum and dad are working class. Why did they speak about us like we're fucking piece of chewy on the bottom of a shoe, lads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does me head in, lads. If everyone stopped working class,
Yeah.
the world would stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't understand it.
Where do you think Everton will finish next season?
Lads, I reckon top 10.
That's bold. That,
That's a big shout, that. Clip that.
top 10 Everton finish. I promise you right now, go in confidence. Big talk, Mike Wazowski at the back. I promise you right now. Hey, look, in a year's time, lads, you'll get this clip back and be like, lad, he was right, get him back in.
I really hope you are.
Top 10.
You though, right? What would be more exciting? Finishing 11th, 10th, or the end of last season, lad? End of last
Was you
season.
there?
Yeah.
So was I.
Thanks to him, lad, because he was on holiday and he gave me a ticket, so.
Why was you on holiday? Been the holiday off, lad?
I never. The Palace game got rearranged, didn't it?
Like, you don't expect Everton to do that, to be fair.
To be fair,
The last goal
I
you
vlogged
expect-
it, it was boss.
lads, if it's a good thing, this season I'm away for the derby as well, aren't I? You or Matthew will be having me tickets.
You can have
a
it, lad,
fight over that.
Palace one, innit?
You won't want to go with that. I don't.
The derby's different, lad. You just know.
I've been to 10 and we've not won one, so it's a good thing.
I went to one in Anfield and there's no seats in the away end. So I had to sit in the home end. Got beat 4-1. Got beat.
Some storage.
We just got beat. Now we just got annihilated. Like, we got off, and every time. It was when.
Honestly, derby games in terms of getting off early, I've got off. From
My hope is still there though. We can turn them round.
See, for me with Everton, I'm just sort of like they just piss me off. Like there's a proper bane in my life.
Don't you think it's the fans that ruin it though?
No, not at all. I think like a lot of people pin the blame on the fans, and don't get me wrong, guys, our fan base, it's not perfect. There is
no fan bases though, lads.
Exactly that. But like in terms, like, you look at Everton as a club, like I say to him all the time, like, do you know, since Koeman, like, bear in mind I had bored. Imagine how many people have had to green light some of these transfers. Balassi, 25 million. A group of people have sat there and went,
it's mad, innit? Awobi at the start, 30 million.
He's
paying off now.
Won't have a bad word said about him after the end of last season.
No, he's paying off now, yeah. He's paying off. But 30 million for someone, like, we've just sold Richarlison for 60 million to a competitive club who we're going to be playing next season, who are a Champions League side. It's rather our chairman has just been slapped everywhere in a little restaurant meal, lads, or we owe them a favour. How can you sell your main star player for 60 million when you bought him for 50?
Yeah.
To a competitive club?
See, it's just, for me, like,
I think we needed it though, didn't we?
I think we needed the money for FFP, but for me, like, Koeman, Steve Walsh, like, both of them, if they ever have another, like, Koeman's had the Barcelona job, bear in mind.
And the Holland job as well.
And the Holland job, but, like, for me...
They fumble both as well.
No, yeah. but both of them, I don't understand how they can never have a job. And plus, the people who are still at the club now, green lighted them transfers. Like, they said, yeah, you can spend 50 million on Sigurdsson, 25 on Balassi, 25 on Michael Keane. And, like, he just gone...
Michael Keane, lad.
No, but 25 million.
It's alright.
Under Ancelotti, he was signed.
No, 25 million.
But, like, would you pay 30 million for a Iwobi if you knew he'd played the first 2 seasons or 1 season like that?
See,
you've seen him how he plays now, but it was an investment because he was young.
He's still not, like, don't get wrong, right, Iwobi, end of last season, sound, fair play, you stepped up when others didn't, but he's still not that £1 million, that £30 million player.
Though, boys, isn't he? Like, where are we supposed to actually finish?
Do you know what we want? Like, we're competing with we're comparing to Liverpool. We're comparing to Liverpool.
No, yeah. I'm not asked. Like with them, right? They've smashed it. Like, Jomo, go on, do what you want. But the money Everton spent and wasted,
it's double edged or something, isn't it? Something bad.
Like, it boils me blood.
They sell players though, like Minamino. what did he spend, 18 or something like that on him?
Yeah, but
he sold him for like similar amount.
Our best transfer market was Damari Gray for $1 million.
Yeah.
That was our best. That's lads. Who else have we bought? That's actually.
I forget about Townsend, you know.
Or Mike Wazowski, just on a free.
I reckon he'll be solid, mate.
I think he'll be boss.
I think he'll be alright.
He'll take the captaincy off Coleman, and Coleman won't have to play as much anymore.
But do you know what though, right? Coleman, I say this all the time. Coleman's been finished since 2017, and what's it now? 2022.
Yeah, but do you know why? Because the captaincy. Who in that squad before Mike Wazowski could take the captaincy? Who?
No, but like my point
you
is,
know what, right? I think I could pick for captaincy now.
You can't have you need someone on the pitch for effect, in my opinion.
Pickford.
No, you can't have a keeper.
An outfield.
De Gea. Nah, like, I wouldn't put Pickford.
You need an outfield player to like get in the FC. But in my opinion, like just with Everton in general, like it honestly, it fucking does me head in how much money they've wasted on shite. Like, it's scary. Like, the fact that them people have still got jobs is mad.
Well, Marcel Brands gone, innit?
Like,
he's long gone.
Even with him, like, for me, he was an absolute fraud. He played, 30 plus million for Yerry Mina, who injury prone centre half. Like, who said, right, yeah, go ahead, we'll pay that for the centre half who was already injury prone and still is now.
I think he was injured when we bought him. We had to wait.
Yeah, he's like, don't get me wrong, Yerry Mina, he's a good centre half, but
lad, when he plays like 8 games a season, he's not, is he?
Well, last season, I don't know how many he played.
We're not going to be able to sell him for the dough we bought him.
Well, he's got a year left on his contract that'll run out. We bought Allen for 30 million. In my opinion, you could have spent that better elsewhere.
No, come on.
Do you rate him?
You don't rate Allen?
Lad, I reckon he's poor.
I reckon, like, right, for a squad, there's a role there for him if you play the right system.
You don't rate Allen?
For 30 million?
Like, what, lad, he can't pass, he can't shoot, he's not quick,
don't you
he's
think?
not strong.
He takes the ball off people so well.
See, I think the main thing we need is a number 6 to take that ball rather than him.
Wow.
See, yeah,
I'd say he's our best player after Richie or something, him, lads.
Would she? Oh,
who's after Richie? Richie's gone now, who is it? Calvert-Lewin. Doesn't bag. He's a striker who doesn't score.
See, for me, Calvert-Lewin now, like, he's got to take on the responsibility next season of getting about 15
Who's the best
goals.
player in Everton right now?
I'd probably say
Pickford.
Yeah, Pickford's
no,
definitely.
outfield.
I can say Calvert-Lewin, mate. Like, it's got to be.
Think of our team,
but
yeah,
it's just like obviously.
Awobi.
No, but you can't dwell on the past too much. But the money,
It's not looking good.
But the money Everton have spent and the same board is still in place. Like, it's mad. It's crazy for me. Anyway,
it's
like
money, lads. We're apparently getting bought by Americans, aren't we? Apparently.
But the board's still the 4th highest paid board in the league, and we finished 5th from bottom last season. Like,
I think the 4th highest paid. See, I don't go that far into it, me.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
He's terrible, aren't you?
Like,
I can tell he's Everton invested. You're married to the club.
No, lads. Honestly, I try and switch off. I really do. I try so hard.
I knew he was itching to get on this topic, you know. He was like, Everton.
Oh, lads. I don't. It's like, I was just like, it's not that I don't think we should be winning titles every season, but I just want to see, like, some form of ambition in recruitment.
I seen it towards the end of last season, but it's because we had something to fight for.
Yeah.
Are we going into the season thinking, we've got nothing here, but we just stay
We've got the same man in charge in Macheri who loans El Ghazi for no apparent reason.
Lad, that was a mad loan, that. But we don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
See,
there must be a reason why we got him.
Do you know what? I wouldn't want to know. Because I think it'll make us all 10 times more
You're put in that position now to run the club. You think you're running it better?
Yeah, 100%. No, honestly, there's not a doubt in my mind.
You really think, boom, signed, you know, we're gonna...
I'm not saying we're going to be winning leagues.
No, like transfers and that.
No, but I just think, like, people like Bill Kenwright, my whole lifetime.
Who would you go for?
Shite.
Who would you go for now? 2 transfers you can pick each.
No, but like 2 transfers, right? We quite clearly need a number 6 in midfield.
Lad, I like Alan, me. But he's quite old, isn't he? He's old. He's 31.
I can't believe we bought him for, like, don't get me wrong, right? He's not the problem. He's really not. But like, he's down there in terms of problems. But spending 30 million on him, I think they took the gamble with Ancelotti with the Rodriguez transfer. Yeah. Alan to Corey
100%.
On the base,
heavy, ain't he?
No, but they took the risk on the basis that we'll get European that we'll get European football.
And we never.
And obviously we never. We missed out by what, like 6 points, 5 points, something like that. But it's just it absolutely petrifies me that the fact like these people just
taking gambles like that is mad.
Like, just for me, just like there's no sort of plan. Like Tarkowski on a free, yeah, I think that is a good sign.
I don't think we can spend it all though, can we? I don't think we're allowed to spend money.
Like, you know what it is? We're a championship squad. We've spent that much money on shit. We can't sell them to make the dough back to get that standard of level back up. Yeah,
like next summer, I think we're gonna have to sell again.
Who?
I think it'll be a Calvert-Lewin or whoever's performing.
Don't you think he'll go this summer?
No. I think he'll stay this summer.
Who's gonna buy him?
Newcastle want him, don't they?
Callum Wilson's miles ahead of him, lad, I think.
No, I disagree with that.
Do you think Calvert-Lewin's better than Callum Wilson?
Lads,
fully fit all
start
season.
of Rafa season, Calvert-Lewin was unbelievable, bagging everything, lads.
Yeah, it's
He got injured in August.
He got injured and then he was out.
Right, he got injured, and there's rumours about that injury being a lot worse than what like people say, like as a knee was fucked and that, which it may well have been. Do you know what I mean? That's the main thing from the club, though. They do not communicate at all. If they would have said to us, listen, Calvert-Lewin's like fucked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I get on the flip side that they don't want to say that in terms of like, if there's a transfer going on, you don't want to like expose that in terms of the fee. But it just, honestly, like, I do try and switch off, but just Everton in general,
you're married to the club, lad. I support them, but I know they know nothing about us, me.
Yeah.
They do a lot of stuff for the community, but you can't get that invested to where you're letting it take over your life.
I know, you can't get invested, but I am.
Yeah, it's too late. It's one of them.
He needs to divorce the club now. Like.
Not need a prenup. So like they don't take nothing when you go. Lad, you've just cut it there. Like cut the tie. Still watch them, support them. It's not happening. He's scratching his neck and then he wants another.
Hello.
It's not happening, is it?
Go and put your Everton pyjamas on, lad, innit?
Oh, lad, crying myself to sleep, lad.
So before we get finished up, got any more questions?
Yeah, name one random Premier League baller.
Ballers in like class.
Obscure
Any
Premier League player you can think
ever.
of.
First thing comes to mind, QPR player. Tarat is his name.
Adel Tarat.
Yeah.
He was just
Street one figure.
Lads, he was unbelievable. Wow.
You name one?
A random one. Christopher Samba.
Oh.
Centre half. Tel
Benaim. Obscure. Brian McBride used to play for Fulham up front.
What the lad, I mentioned Sarap thinking, yeah, he's a belter player. You're just mentioning shitters.
Yeah, you did say good one, to be fair. Like,
nah, but any lad.
Obscure, it was supposed to be, lad.
Yeah.
And then finally, you know, we get finished up with, what's your favourite pint?
Corona with a lemon. I'm sorry, but it's got to be, you know, I know COVID, that's just happening. That overrated. Corona with a lemon.
Corona's overrated, lad.
I don't think it's bad, mate.
Corona red, up there.
Peroni's a $5. Corona's a £1.50.
Is it?
A £1.50?
Nah, but Corona with a lemon. Peroni hasn't hit it for me. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't taste, I don't know.
Have you had the red one?
No, never.
Ah, tell me, you know.
Why? Where you served that? Where is that from? Any bar?
The Angus down there.
The Angus, the clubhouse.
Bottles.
No sponsors, though, yeah. And Amalfi as well, a restaurant.
I've never had Peroni red. I've had Peroni a few times, but lads, utterly Corona with the lime. Tastes nice.
Yeah. Do you know what's an underrated one? I thought you had one in your hand, lad. Asahi.
You haven't even sipped that this podcast.
Yeah, professional, lad. Unbelievable.
You reckon?
Yeah, someone that knows.
Do you have any favourite songs by Liverpool artists either?
Jamie Webster. Tom Logan's Everton Park's boss. Jamie Webster's boss. They sing them all the time, you know. You know what I mean?
We usually have our top 3 favourite songs by a Liverpool artist.
Who's yours? Weekend in Paradise has got to be one.
Yeah, see, like mine's usually Live the Dream by Cast. There she goes.
Got to have a Beatles tune in there in my life or something.
There are places I remember.
Really? You could have top 10 Beatles tunes, really. If you're being realistic.
I forgot about the Beatles then.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's heavy,
Wow. Jamie Webster just came straight to mind. I don't know what it is, lad. He fronts us, lad.
Yeah, he's
fronts us, lad. He's like, he's in the heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
he's not about like faking shit, lads. And I'm not licking his ass or nothing. Just what I see on social media, I like it.
No, but lad, we've had him on here twice.
Yeah.
It's hot, man.
I like what he promotes.
Yeah.
And then give us a TikTok clip. Anything you want to say controversial?
I knew this would come, you know. TikTok clip, wait there, let me think. I thought to give you one earlier. Shit, I'm not good at this, you know. This is an old me,
Go
lads.
on.
TikTok clip. What's his name? Alex Wasabi?
No, yeah, the one who's fighting KSI.
Alex Wasabi is going to smash KSI's head in. I promise you now. That'll
rattle a few fellas, lads. That'll rattle a few fellas.
30-year-olds fuming behind the keyboard.
Yeah.
Definitely rattle some people.
Fair play. Anyway, where can people find you?
Anyway, Still Ryan on all social media platforms: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I've got gaming accounts, I've got main accounts. Just type in Still Ryan and you'll see me. I appreciate having me on, lads. Thank you.
Yeah, nice one for coming.
Appreciate your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we hope you enjoyed it.
Rate us on Spotify
and Apple Podcasts.
I'll do that.